All right, good evening. This is the January 22nd, 2025 Cottage Grove City Council meeting, which I am calling to order. Our first order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance, so if you'd please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, will the clerk please do the roll?
Councilmember Clausen?
Here.
Councilmember Olson?
Here.
Councilmember Thede?
Here.
Councilmember Garza?
Here.
Mayor Bailey?
Here. Next on our agenda is number 4 is open forum. This is the opportunity for anybody who wants to speak on anything that's not on tonight's agenda. We did have a sign-up sheet out in the entryway, and no one did sign up. So just in case somebody came in that wants to speak during open forum, is there anybody at all? All right, I will close open forum then, and we'll move to number 5, which is adoption of the agenda.
Move the agenda.
All right, so we have a motion by Councilmember Thede. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilmember Clausen. We'll do that one. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next this evening is kind of an exciting thing we get to do every year, and that is the 2024 annual photo contest winners. And Phil Jentz, our communications manager, is going to walk us through this. So he'll go up there, and council, if you want to join me down in front, we'll eventually invite the winners up to take a picture with us.
You need me to grab some stuff? You got it. Okay.
All right. Honorable Mayor, council members, everyone here tonight. My name is Phil Jentz, the City of Cottage Grove's Communications Manager. Very happy and honored and excited to be here tonight to talk about the 2024 Cottage Grove Annual Photo Contest. I was saying to some of the folks I got to meet just a second ago, that's one of those things that while communicating for the city is always fun and exciting, this is one of those things where our folks get to have a little extra fun seeing all of the great photos that our residents send in, and including the ones that we're going to see here tonight. So as we all know, Cottage Grove is a beautiful place to live, and many of our residents are talented and creative, such as the ones here tonight, and send in photos, which is why we do the annual photo contest every year to capture some of that talent and creativity and the beauty that's in our community. The Capture Cottage Grove contest has been an annual tradition, I believe going for about 10 years or so. And we wrapped up 2024 with our photo contest. It started on November 18th and ran to December 9th. All photos were considered for judging and were required to be from within the city of Cottage Grove itself and taken in the year 2024. So all in all, we had a few categories of photos that we went through. There were life in Cottage Grove, business in Cottage Grove parks or landmarks, and faces of Cottage Grove. And I'll move through our excellent winners here. So first off, we have Life in Cottage Grove, submitted by Angie Schaefer with the photo titled Morning Run. This photo kind of explains itself, obviously. It's a morning sunrise. I don't know exactly where that location is, but I'm a little envious of the view there. And this was one of our excellent winners in the category of Life in Cottage Grove. Moving on is this adorable winner here, which is Business in Cottage Grove. While that may not look exactly like a business, that is the Easter egg hunt at the Cottage Grove Ice Arena. It's the model right here in the room with us. We're very honored to have Grayson joining us. This photo was taken by Sabrina Thuringer, called the Easter egg hunt. And again, a photo that kind of needs no explanation, right? Just very, very adorable. And then moving along for Cottage Grove Parks and Landmarks, this is submitted by Joseph Pavel, entitled Smoke on the Water. This was taken at Ravine Parkway Park, sorry, not Parkway, but the park right next door here. And as Joe said when I met him just a second ago, that kind of a rare occurrence to see the fog happening over the pond there, but you there at the right time and right place and got a good photo, so thanks for that. And then last and certainly not least, the Faces of Cottage Grove winner submitted by Ashley Thompson. This must be Grizz because the photo is called Grizz, and that's, needs no explanation, right? Just a very adorable photo of the doggo there. And that's really all I've got, other than in total, we had a really good number of submissions, roughly about 50 or so. It's always really fun combing through those photos. And, you know, hard to pick a favorite, but staff vote very diligently reviewing through those photos. And we're very happy and honored to have you all here and to have submitted those photos. So that's all I've got. Mayor, I'll throw it back to you.
Fantastic. Before we have you come up and present you with a certificate and some money, obviously, which is always kind of nice to have, I just want to thank you, obviously, for participating in this program. We get to use these pictures, as you know. I think I saw you might have been already getting them to sign off on it, right? We get to use these pictures in a lot of our marketing materials to show a little bit more about Cottage Grove. So when people are, you look at our publications, our visitors bureau, all the different things that we have, we always like to incorporate some of the pictures that our citizens are making or creating over the years on some of our city publications. So you will see some of these pictures out there, which is part of the reason why staff has asked for permission to be able to utilize those pictures. So why don't all of you come on up and we will present you with the plaques and some money. I got to see who we got here.
I've got some.
Sabrina is over here. Joe is here.
All right, Joe, you go over here. Yeah. Sabrina, you go ahead.
I had each of the council members grab one.
Congratulations.
Let's get you guys, we'll all kind of.
Yeah, squeeze in.
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Got it, okay?
You good? Everybody good?
All
Awesome.
right, now I'm gonna come and do some handshakes.
Yeah, congratulations.
And I'll do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Now, Joe, you need to wear,
Thank you.
Thank you.
you need to wear a purple shirt tonight. Smoke on the water, right? Yeah, good. Extra credit for wearing something.
Yeah, I like what it is.
Congratulations, yeah, great job. Yeah, good. I hope you'll do it again next year. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, you guys, thanks so much.
And I'll look forward to him at the next Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
I have a lot of good.
Put him on the front page.
Right?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Phil, for facilitating that and getting her going there, so that's awesome. All right, council, next on our agenda this evening is consent. Is there anything council would like to pull on consent? And I believe Councilmember Thiede said Q.
Yep.
You want to do Q? Is there any other items at this point? All right, seeing none, then we'll just pull or have a conversation on Q, which is known before security awareness add-on. And Councilmember Thiede, you have a comment or question?
Just kind of some information more so, because as I was going through it, I was wondering, well, it was a new cost of a little over $11,000 a year, but I did talk to Brian, and we're making some changes. It said in the description that we were replacing something, and so we're actually replacing another product that we had, which was actually costing us close to $93,000 a year. So it's a good savings and so forth. And so our IT department's doing a great job of looking at ways to save money for all of our residents and keep things more secure. So just wanted to kind of let everybody know that, just in case you were wondering, as I was, when kind of looking through that, so.
Awesome, thank you. So other than that, no other comments or questions on consent, so I'll look for a motion and a second.
Move consent.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Olson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilmember Garza. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carries. So if you are here for anything on tonight's consent calendar, all of those items have been approved. We'll now move to 8, which is approved disbursement, or 8A is to pay the bills.
I move to pay the bills.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Garza. Do I have-
Second.
Second by Councilmember Thiede. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 9 public hearings, there are none this evening. 10 is bid awards, there are none this evening. We have nothing this evening on our regular agenda. We are now down to council comments or requests, and I will once again start down on my left here. We're giving you a break. Give you some time. So I'll start with Councilmember Garza.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I really don't have much to say today. There looks like we have a few events happening coming up pretty quick. Strawberry Fest, they're having their purse bingo. We have our tickets. I'm excited for that. And that's February 22nd at 11 up at River Oaks. Other than that, you guys have a beautiful rest of the month. It's
There we
coming
go.
to an end pretty quick.
It is. All right, Councilmember Thiede?
Well, she just took what I was going to talk about.
Mr. Strawberry Fest?
It's okay.
It is a cute
It's
button,
just-
by the way.
Just say that, hopefully everybody's been safe during our cold weather. I gotta go get a new battery for the van that kind of pooped out here in the cold weather. But, so hopefully and it's just kind of shocking. I talked to my brother down in Kansas City. He shows me pictures. They've got had gotten the snow over a foot of snow, in the backyard and so forth. And I told him I was jealous. Geez, we hardly have anything. So it's kind of been a weird winter. And then all the snow down south and so forth. It feels sorry for those people because they don't have the means to really clean it off effectively and so forth. But other than that, be safe when it's cold out. And
Sounds good. Councilmember Olson?
My in-laws live in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and they are from Minnesota, so they know how to deal with snow. And they sent me pictures today, and there's 6 inches of snow on the beach in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and I don't feel sorry for them a bit. So there you go. How's that? I just wanted to make sure that the public out there was aware that this coming Saturday, the 25th of January, is Hockey Day in Minnesota. And of course, every year when there's Hockey Day Minnesota, there's all kinds of events across the state. This event that I want to mention happens to be Hockey Fights Cancer, which is Minnesota Hockey Day's kind of theme this year. And we will be having events at the Cottage Grove Ice Arena on Saturday all day. There'll be lots of different things going on, but if you want to catch a really good game or two, the girls JV will be playing at 11:15, and the boys JV will be playing at 1:15, and then we will have the girls varsity playing at 1:15 and the boys varsity playing at 3:15. So if you're looking for a way to celebrate Hockey Day Minnesota, watch a good game, and maybe contribute to the theme of hockey fighting cancer, I'm sure you would be very welcome to attend any one of those games at the Cottage Grove Ice Arena this coming Saturday, January 25th. Did I miss anything, Zach? Is that kind of the whole theme right there? You can also donate online if you're unable to attend the event. I know, there are a lot of people out of town for what they thought would be nice weather down in Florida and things like that. So if you're unable to come, you can also make a donation online. And if you go to the Park High Girls or Boys Hockey website, the donation link is on there. I'd read it to you, but it's really long. So just go and look for it on the website, and you can make a donation. And I'll turn it back to you, Mayor.
All right, thank you, Councilmember Olson. Councilmember Clausen?
Thank you. Being in the public eye, we generally hear a lot of comments from the public when things go well or don't go so well, or they seek us out with their opinion. It was very nice to hear today. I was having a cup of coffee, and a gentleman approached our group and wanted to say thank you to the fire department. There was a fire in town last weekend that required a mutual aid response from our partners in Hastings, Woodbury, St. Paul Park, Newport. If I missed somebody, I forgot. But I don't have permission to speak on behalf of that person, but he wanted to be, he thanked our department for all the help. And I just want to make sure that that flows down to our staff to know that we get a lot of good comments, and I want to make sure that they know about it. Thank you.
That's fantastic.
No, that is very good to see. And
It happens a lot, believe it or not. We hear that from the public all the time, and it's really gratifying.
there you go. I don't actually have really anything for myself this evening, since everything has kind of been covered up here. So I'm going to go ahead and skip myself and just let the public know that we do have 3 workshops that we're going to be, as a council, we're going to be working with staff here this evening after the meeting here. The first item is the future park projects that were part of the lost referendums that just recently happened back in November, and just giving direction to our staff on where we want to go with it, where, putting it in CIPs and so on. The second item is new development boulevard tree requirements. We're looking at a couple things that, as we all know, some of our lots are getting smaller. That's part of what it is these days, and different ways of making sure that if we do plant trees, they actually are going to be able to survive. And then thirdly is modifications to issuing a temporary certificate of occupancy, which is our building department. There's some things that they want to walk through with us for the future to make sure that housing that comes to Cottage Grove are able to get their certificate of occupancy at a stable and quicker pace, maybe the best way to put it. And then we do not have a workshop closed to the public this evening, so we won't be adjourning in here. We will be adjourning in the training room. Otherwise, everybody have a great hockey day as we talk about it this weekend, and try to stay warm. Take care.